The saving grace. This is the grace that is released upon an unbeliever, that makes that believer to believe the gospel. Listen carefully. That believes the gospel is the empowerment that comes upon an unbeliever, granting that unbeliever access to even believe the gospel and to receive Jesus. Without this saving grace, no matter how powerful a sermon it is, it will not make any sense. Isn't it amazing? I was thinking through my notes, and I was thinking of the many evangelists that have walked upon the earth and the many crusades that have happened. Some have brought great harvest, some have not brought as much harvest. And I'm wondering, what is the difference? I had to investigate Peter's sermon, the first recorded sermon after the outpouring of the Holy Spirit on the day of Pentecost. I would not preach that kind of message. It didn't sound very coherent and coordinated, yet in the midst of it, 3,000 people came in one meeting. That means it was beyond the words. It was beyond the sermon. Are we together? There was a grace by the Spirit that was released upon the hearers. I'm saying this up front so that as you minister the word, as you teach, as you preach, especially to unbelievers, do not think it is just by the persuasion of your speech that they will come to Jesus. In fact, to be honest with you, there have been many crusades with mighty miracles, genuine miracles that happen. And yet at the end of all those miracles, when an altar call is made, the number of people who come out relative to the signs and wonders, you would think because of those signs and wonders, people should flock to Jesus. But sometimes it's not like that. I've studied Billy Graham, for instance, and there were not many, in fact, I don't know any spectacular recorded miracles as we know, wheelchairs, you know, and so on and so forth. And you would see people sit down sometimes like they were dead as he was teaching. Very ordinary, very human, very simple, nothing charismatic, very intelligent, theological, philosophical. And when he was done, as he makes the altar call, you will literally know that there has to be a force that picks those people from their seats. It's called the saving grace. If you preach without the awareness that there is the saving grace released through your sermons, released through your examples, released through your altar call, you may speak so well and yet be disappointed. Everybody say saving.